Good morning and welcome to my kitchen table. I am Abby Allen, founder of Glue Stick. Happy Halloween. Last night, my daughter and I sat down to carve our pumpkins. We always do it last minute so the squirrels don't eat them. And I have to admit, I hate carving pumpkins. It's just, I don't know, it's a chore, but we typically try and make it fun, at least for my daughter. Less so for me. So my daughter right now is 8, and we are trying to encourage her to be more confident with knives and other kitchen tools, but it's a struggle. She's very nervous about it, and I was super excited last night that she wanted to actually help carve the pumpkins. In years past, she's been way too afraid to pick up any of the little carving tools. But when she started to try, we realized that the pumpkins that we bought were very large pumpkins and they had a really thick wall, and she just wasn't quite strong enough to get that tool through. So I was like, oh no, I don't want to tell her she can't do it. But I also am very nervous as a mom because she's struggling with this very sharp tool that could have potentially caused a dangerous situation. So our compromise was she used the little poking tool and she put all of the patterns on the pumpkin. She did a great job. And then I carved the pumpkin, but we let her then use the little carving knife to go back in and do some of the fine detail work and to kind of trim out the edges. The language that I tried to use with her as she did that, it wasn't that you can't do it, it's that you can't do it yet, right? And that next year we'll try again when she's a little bit stronger. And that seemed to really resonate with her. And I'll show you the picture of her work in progress. You can see just how much joy is in her face and how much pride she had in trying to do this new skill. So even though it gave me lots of anxiety in the process, I think we ended up with a pretty great Pokemon pumpkin here. And at least she's happy with it. She's a big Pokemon fan. So show me your pumpkins and what you did with your kids this year. Tell me the language that you use when you think your children are struggling with something that you really want them as a skill to master, but they're just not quite there yet. I'd love to learn from all of you on how you handle these kinds of challenges in your own family. Happy Halloween. We'll talk to you soon.